This person says, "Greetings, John. I've listened to a lot of teachers over the decades, gurus, mystics, therapists, you name it. But there's something about the way you speak that really lands with me. So thank you for that. I have a question that's been sitting with me for a while, and it's about claiming power. I still find it hard, even after all these years, to fully acknowledge the positive impact I've had on the people around me. Why is this so tough? Especially for someone who's been walking the inner path for most of their life. Peace and gratitude." This is a good question, and very easy to, I don't know, it's a very subtle kind of question, because we're very used to giving ourselves a hard time, and we're very used to seeing our negative impact and kind of go, "Oh, I'm such a dope, I'm so stupid, what did I say that cruel thing, what did I say that awful thing to that person?" This is very familiar. Nothing new there for us. We're very used to doing that. The difficult thing, the hard thing, is the opposite, to kind of recognize the positive impact we have. Because, okay, I'm using the word positive. That's nice and distanced, isn't it? Oh yes, I think I had a positive impact there. Really, I'm talking about love. That's very, very, hang on a minute, love? What I mean by that is to kind of go, oh yeah, something happened there through either my presence or through something I did, and it looks an awful lot like love, meaning I think maybe some love might have come through me. I think maybe there might be a bit of love in me. Oh my God, that's so confronting. Because one of the things it seems like we're doing here, is everybody's doing here, is turning unconsciousness into consciousness. And one of the things about unconsciousness is it's separated from love in lots of different ways. But because we all have unconsciousness in us, we are very, I don't know what the word is, predisposed to feel like we are disconnected from love. Love is an outside thing. It's something that people do to us, if we're lucky. That, it's like maybe if I go outside, it'll rain on me. It'll get a bit of love rain. It'll rain down on me, Last thing we think of is that we are love. Didn't mean to shock you by saying that, but it is very shocking. I mean, as a concept, yeah, sure, of course. We can get there immediately. But as an embodied experience of, yeah, I think what just happened there was love. And we have to start off in an objective way. Yes, I think love might have come through me. And then when you get used to that, then it's like, you know what? Maybe there's a bit of love in me. Yikes. And then when you get used to that, it's like, maybe there's a lot of love in me. And that's pretty challenging. And then maybe you'll get to, maybe it's all love. Maybe that's all I'm made of. And once you begin to be open to it, then you can start to see it. You see it as you walk down the road, You're not particularly smiling, or you don't feel like you're particularly smiling, yet people are kind of glowing or responding to you. And you're like almost looking over your shoulder, like, who? Is there a celebrity behind me? What's going on? Why is that person glowing? Or you happen to notice somebody in a bit of distress or something, or just a bit down or whatever, and it doesn't feel like you're doing a big deal. You're just noticing them and going, is everything all right? Or you maybe even don't even say that. Maybe you just, said you want a cup of tea, or maybe you call someone, a friend of yours pops into your mind and you just call them. You don't know why you call them, and you don't think it's a big deal. And for them, it's like, oh, you called just when I needed you to call. Okay, and you're like, oh, really? Oh, okay, great. And it doesn't seem like much. Now, I'm not talking about the stuff we get up to, where we do things and then we expect to be noticed and appreciated, and then we get all upset when we don't. That's not what I'm talking about. We're all familiar with that, and the difficulties of that. Now, I did so much, particularly if you've got any kind of codependency issues, you'd be very familiar with that. Like, here I am being wonderful, so giving, and being a martyr, and no one's noticing. No one's noticing me bleeding here. I'm not talking about that. That's familiar. We're all used to it. If you are. I'm talking about the even more confronting thing of when you go, you know what, I think there might be a bit of love around here, a bit of kindness, a bit of goodness, and I think it might be coming out of me. And seeing that reflected back and kind of standing in the face of it, standing in the face of the reflection, or somebody saying to you, you have made such a positive difference in my life. Just your presence, or that time you called me, or whatever it was, I really, really value you, just you. And that sounds lovely, doesn't it? It sounds like, oh, that'd be great. It's so confronting. It is so confronting, and we bounce out of it like, oh no, stop it. No, it was nothing. It was nothing. I didn't do anything. Now stop that. Stop all that now. Come on. Right? That's what we do. Right? Instead of like the difficult thing of just standing there and taking it, letting it in. Like, this person is giving me feedback about love, the love they see in me. Very, very difficult. So I understand. I don't think it gets easier. And it's something, weirdly, you have to be conscious of and work at a bit. When somebody gives you some sort of positive reflection, or you register, yeah, I think that happened because I did that. And then you automatically want to go, nah, that wasn't me, that just would have happened anyway. Or you sort of talk yourself out of it. Just sort of go, no, let me just stand in this. Let me just stand in the impact of me in this situation or this person's life. Yeah, not easy, but I think you have to do it to really own who you are.